This is gonna be one of my biggest videos ever, not only because I'm turning 40, but also because I am trying every single one of Costco's desserts. And this spread behind me is unlike anything I've really ever tried before, with the exception of my Cheesecake Factory cheesecake video. Costco is known for luxurious, delicious, popular desserts at a fraction of the cost for what you could buy it elsewhere. They're also known for some of their cakes being at people's weddings. So this is no small task behind me because there are cupcakes, cookies, pies, and of course, since it was my birthday, I felt it appropriate because there are a couple of birthday cakes in the mix. Can you guys believe that I'm 40? Isn't that crazy? I feel like I'm 17 and a half, very specifically, although my knees say otherwise. All right, I wanna kick this off with one that's probably my most boring of the bunch. It is the white chocolate cranberry. I'm not a raisins or craisins fan, but these are one of the few cookies that they sell in a tub by itself. A lot of them are kind of like assortments. So there must be something special if it gets its own tub. Happy birthday me. Wow, really good. You know, it's not too craisin in its flavor. It really is more of a macadamia nut. Y'all, this is a fantastic cookie. It's kind of on par with the cookies that I had at Panera when I tried everything on their bakery menu. I mean, it's a big deal if I love the cookie and there's a craisin in it. There's also a cookie with a raisin in it and I'm really not looking forward to that one. But this changed my mind about soggy, wrinkly, little dried up berries. I think this is like an 8 out of 10, maybe an 8.5 out of 10. I get why it gets its own tub now, you know? Let's talk about the mini chocolate chip cookies. There's something so appealing about little tiny dessert things, but I always find that the larger versions of the mini usually taste better. Like the proportions and the tenderness of it usually is better on the bigger scale. It's good. It almost tastes like cookie dough to me. You know, this tastes like something I would get at Trader Joe's. I don't know if I need a Costco-sized giant tub of these. This is just a very fine, I guess I'll eat it if there's nothing else here, dessert. Speaking of that assortment bunch, this is an assortment of macadamia nut, oatmeal raisin, and chocolate chip regular-sized cookies. This macadamia nut is so tender and soft and just malleable. Oh my gosh, that is a damn good macadamia nut cookie. I always feel like macadamia nut cookies are always just okay generally as a breed. Oh my gosh, this is dangerous. If I warmed this up, I would never survive it. Oh, she's a ballerina in the nutcracker, or the macadamia nutcracker, I should say. This is going in the right direction until this is my least favorite friend. I might even call it a foe by now. A oatmeal raisin cookie. I feel like raisins ruin everything. I'm so upset that they even exist. You guys know that. But for posterity, we're gonna try it, and this is loaded full of raisins. So if you like raisins, run to Costco. Because I think this entire thing of 24 cookies was $9.99. Okay, I'm gonna say it. It's good. You know those little Debbie oatmeal cookies? That's the way an oatmeal cookie should taste, in my opinion. That's the threshold. The oatmeal cookie part, very fresh, very sweet. There's lots of textures in it, so you almost forget the raisins exist in there. This is one of my favorite videos already. You know it's good when the thing that you dislike the most is like one of your top tier talents. So this is the regular size chocolate chip cookie. I'm assuming the recipe is probably the same as the mini, but again, it probably tastes different because of its size. It's very soft baked, very soft. I mean, yum. Tastes like a grocery store chocolate chip cookie. Nothing wrong with that. I actually prefer grocery store birthday cakes, typically is my go-to. It doesn't taste special, it just kind of tastes like your average run-of-the-mill chocolate chip cookie. And it's getting thrown into the mix with some really delicious options, so there's a cookie for everyone in that bunch. This is what they're calling a morning bun. The girl who was checking me out said that this was not her favorite. It looks like a delicious cinnamon roll, which is what I kind of thought it was. And she said, no, do not get it twisted. It is not a cinnamon roll. I was like, okay. She's like, it's like a fruity pastry. It does give me cinnamon roll vibes, the ones you get from Pillsbury and you make it home before you put the icing on top. Let's try it. Okay, she's delicious. But let me just say, where is the icing at though? How is there no icing? Why there's no icing? Are we supposed to buy it in a tub on another aisle? It needs icing. It does have an orange vibe, but it fits. It makes sense somehow. But what is a cinnamon roll without the icing? It's like this channel existing without you subscribing. Sure, it can happen, but it doesn't make sense, you know? Next is quite possibly the largest apple pie I've ever seen. I don't know if it has broken a world record or if anybody at Guinness has paid attention to Costco's bakery aisle, but this truly might be the largest apple pie I've ever seen. And I think it was only like 12 bucks. There's nice solid chunks of apple in here. And I get some nice crust, which is the best part of an apple pie. The apples are there just to keep us company while we eat the pie part. Cheers. Going in for bite number 2. That's pretty good. Now let me tell you, I like my apple pies simple. I don't like the crumbly, grainy, sandy top that they like to put on apple pies, like the Dutch apple pies. I like just a standard crust heavy, sauce heavy, limited apple pie. That is this. I was gonna get it with ice cream, but you know, Costco would give me a giant tub like the size of my body. And I feel like an apple pie should not be defined by what it tastes like with ice cream. It should be defined by what it tastes like in its natural, God-given state. It's sweet, but it's not terribly sweet, if that makes sense. It's a pie that I won't feel the sweaters on my teeth after I eat it. You know that feeling? Fresh, homemade. Why make an apple pie when you can just buy it at Costco? I was gonna give some of this away, but I feel like that might be just a little too generous on my birthday, you know? All right, next we're gonna cut into the like mousse cake. Oh my gosh, it looks heavenly. So there's layers of chocolate cake, mousse, and icing. Ooh, oh, I love this. It's not too sweet. I'm bracing myself for like intense sugar overload in this video. So the fact that everything I'm biting and tasting is so, it tastes like something you would get made at a French bakery, like fresh out of the kitchen. It doesn't taste like something that's like a ho-ho. You know what ho-hos are? I use a lot of ho-hos, no judgment. Delish. I'm gonna have another bite. That's how good it is. Wow. The thing about this one that I love is how beautiful it is. It looks professionally done, and it was only $16.99, and you do get a lot of cake here. This is the best video to put up on my birthday. It just truly is. All right, let's cut into this lemon meringue disaster of a dessert. This does not travel well, FYI, if you're gonna take this to a party. It may not look so great, but I have hope that she's got a lot to offer. Look who's joining the party.
Did we interrupt?
You didn't mean to interrupt.
Quite a spread though you have here.
Yeah, you want to join in as usual? All right, let's try this lemon meringue. You would hate this one.
I'm not a lemon person.
I love lemon. This is very lemony, like very strong. It's almost like a lemon cheesecake. I mean, it almost tastes healthy. It's so lemony. You can only have a little bit of this at a time. It's very, very potent. By potent, it's a nice, good thing. You gotta try that apple pie. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's very fresh, like grandma made it, you know?
You got grandma working back there?
If they don't, I'd be surprised.
That's how they get their quality. They source grandmas locally.
Fantastic, fruity for someone. I'm not sure if everyone would love that, but if you like lemon, you should get it for your birthday. I'm gonna move into the cake speed round. Let's start with the chocolate on chocolate birthday cake.
She's been saying that she is the age that she's turning for this birthday for years.
That way
like
it doesn't shock you when it happens, you know.
She's been saying, oh yeah, this is how old I am.
Yeah.
She's been telling people.
Yeah, that's how you get comfortable, you know? That's how you manage it emotionally.
It's taken 2 years of preparation.
Happy birthday to me. Chocolate on chocolate cake is a very big commitment, but it's good. I think my voice cracked. Am I just about to start puberty here at 40? You would like this. It's kind of a basic chocolate cake, nothing mind-blowing. Let's do the vanilla birthday cake. Honestly, these are both decorated so beautifully. It's very okay. I don't love that one. I don't love it. Let's try this other white cake. I don't know what this one is. I'll put it on the screen, but I'm thinking this might be the white cake that everybody talks about for their wedding, that they get this for their wedding and people like rave about how delicious their cakes are. Oh, that's good. Oh, that puts that vanilla birthday cake to shame. There's an extra layer of like vanilla mousse or something in there. My heart rate just increased by at least 10. That is good. That's good. This birthday cake, But we're gonna move into the peanut butter pie. This thing is huge. It was so heavy and so big, I couldn't even really show it to you on camera. I love peanut butter, but the smell of it makes me gag because Matt, he eats peanut butter every day and he leaves his spoon in the sink with peanut butter, and the steam from the sink just reeks of peanut butter and it fills the air and it just bleh.
Clear. It's just like a small peanut butter remnant on a spoon is what we're talking.
But it's so potent, and you know, every time I'm like, he's gonna ruin peanut butter for me, but this is like a whipped cream casserole. It doesn't make any sense. I don't even know what is in here. It's just a bunch of fluffy stuff that has peanut butter scents. Whoa, oh my gosh. Oh, Matt, you should just start eating this every day. This is pure, so peanut buttery. It's very good. It's like if a Hershey's Kisses exploded in a cream factory. It's just buttery. Oh, this is very rich, very rich. And this pie could feed a village. You must be a peanut butter lover. I like the whipped texture though. It makes it feel not so dense and heavy. I'm gonna take a break from the cakes of it all maybe, and try this lemon blueberry loaf. Very buttery, soft. On the surface, it looks kind of hard and crusty, but it's very fluffy. That's pretty good. It is more of a dessert. I don't know. I almost think you could have it for breakfast, like if you wanted a breakfast dessert, you know? It's a little sweet, but I don't judge you for what you do at breakfast time, you know? More power to you. That's more of a midday treat for me. That's I made it past 2 p.m. without crying. I deserve a slice of that blueberry lemon loaf. It tastes fresh. It's not overwhelmingly sweet. The bottom half of it is perfect. The top half is a little dessert vibes, but overall very good. All right, now I'm gonna finish with these adorable little carrot cake muffins. I don't know if they carry this all year round. They're giving spring Easter vibes. Let me know if you've seen them throughout the year at Costco, but they're super adorable. They also have a lot of hearty nuts, and I do think there are raisins in here as well. I love carrot cake. My favorite carrot cake that you can buy at the store is from Walmart. They have these slices, individual slices of carrot cake that look very similar to this. If you don't get yourself to Walmart and get that carrot cake, your life is gray. Your life has a gray haze over it until you eat that, and then suddenly the clouds part and the sun shines on you, and it's just the best day ever. It's got some big shoes to fill. That's healthy. It's good. It is not Walmart's carrot cake, but it tastes less sweet. It tastes less like a huge indulgence. I feel like that's a very neutralizing carrot cake, like very Geneva. I feel like everybody would like it. Lots of great textures and flavors. It does just taste a little bit on the healthy side, but the icing helps modify that, helps cut through the health. It doesn't taste like a cupcake. I think I went into it looking at it thinking, oh, this is gonna be like a divine, exhilarating experience. And it's just a very nice masticating journey. It's nothing too overwhelming. These are my top 8 best desserts that you can get at Costco, and you should get at Costco. Starting with the white chocolate cranberry cookies. Unsuspecting, unassuming, surprisingly soft baked and delicious. Next is the carrot cake. Not as sweet as it looks. I feel like so many people will like it. Next is the white chocolate mousse cake, not to be confused with the white chocolate birthday cake. No, not that one. Mousse is the key word here. Next is the peanut butter pie. It is not for everyone. It is very strong, but if somebody in your life is a peanut butter lover and their love language is gifts, you just hit the jackpot. Again, this next one is not for everyone, but it is fantastic. It is the lemon meringue cake. Very, very lemony, very fresh. It is also one of the most expensive of the bunch. It's $22. Does not travel well. She's not a looker, but for the lemon lover, she's legendary. Next, we have the assorted cookies. I don't like assorted cookies generally. I kind of feel like they're a lame option, but this assortment with the macadamia nut, the oatmeal raisin, and the chocolate chip, there's something for everyone, and they do such a good job with their cookies at Costco. And I don't like oatmeal raisin, and that was a showstopper. In second place is the tuxedo cake. It is so light, fluffy, and it's large for 17 bucks. Now, before I tell you my number 1, I did try the Costco cheesecake in another video, so I didn't want to try it again because I didn't want to waste food. If I had not tried that, I would say that the Costco cheesecake is probably number 1 because it is incredible. It is so affordable, and if you haven't tried it, please do yourself a favor. It is truly a number 1 top tier dessert. But for this video, my number 1 surprisingly goes to this gigantic homemade apple pie that is truly the size of 3 of my heads, which is saying something because I have a huge head. And for the price of $13, you cannot beat it. I just kicked off my birthday in the best way possible. Thumbs up this video if you have made it this far and you want to make my birthday a happy one. Subscribe if you are new, and let me know if there are other areas from Costco that you would like to see me taste test or try or rate or rank.